Hey guys, welcome to my upper body workout in my condo. I'm going to do a mix of voiceover and video chatting. Sometimes I'll have a pre-workout to start. Sometimes I'll have espresso and sometimes nothing, just like lemon water. Today's pre-workout day. Hey guys, so I'm about to do a back day and I'm just going to share it with you. So this is how I would start. So I always start with halos. So I grab a dumbbell. So I use a 15 to 20 pound dumbbell for this, and I get deep, going 5 times in each direction, and I do this pretty much before every upper body day. That's it. Then you could grab like a bar or a towel to do this. I don't have either with me, so I'm going to use my sweater. So I'll show you. I'm going to do some joint mobility. Okay, so now I'm going to go and do warm-up sets of the exercises. Okay, so I'm starting my second superset, and I'm going to start with rows. So again, I'm doing my warm-up weight, which today is going to be 40. I'm not going full max today. I'm just going to end at 50. The most I do is 60. So, yeah. So I generally start exercises either with a warm-up set or with just contractions like this with no weight, just to feel the muscle and flex it, or I'll do both. In this case, I'm doing both. So starting with the flexes and then going right into my warm-up set. Warm-up set is usually a weight that, I can do 15 to 20 reps of. Sometimes I'll do super light and sometimes I'll do something like this. Throughout this video, you're going to see me just kind of high speed through the set, so you don't need to watch me do an entire upper body day because that'd be really boring. Okay, so now we're going into abs. I actually love to have my abs kind of at the end of my superset, so whether I'm doing upper body, lower body, I just like to throw a single ab movement in. This is one of my favorite ab exercises. It is Bosu oblique crunches. If you do it properly, it burns and is absolutely awesome. These here are called renegade rows. I'm doing them from my toes. If you're newer, you can definitely do it from your knees and just try to stay straight from shoulders to toes. I'm doing pretty decent form. I am lifting my glutes up just a little bit more than I should, but I am using 20 pound dumbbells and my core is strong and I am flexing at the top, which is the most important thing. Okay, so I'm going to start my second set. So I'm done with the 40 for now. For this set, I'm just going to do the 50, and that's it. I might even rest and do another 50, and then move back onto the second exercise. But the third set, I would usually do the 50s and then drop down to the 40s all in the same set. So, there you go. So as this is the second set, so I'm now going a little bit heavier. I'm going to the 50 pound dumbbells because I can't do as many reps. I'm going to do one set, switch arms, and then do it again just to give it a little bit rest, but not so much, like not all the way at the end of another superset. And then in my third set, what I ended up doing is, again, I did my 50, but as soon as I failed, instead of switching arms, I dropped down to, I think it was a 25 or something, and just repped out to failure. And did the same thing for the fourth set, but I'm only showing 2 sets in this video because really it can only be so long before you're just kind of bored. So there you go. If you noticed in the first set, I did this with a bent knee, and this time I'm doing it with a straight leg, and I like to do both of these and even other things just to mix it up a little bit. As long as I'm flexing, that's the main thing. Okay, so I started with the 20s. I'm going to 30 pounds on this now, which is not as challenging as you think, but it is still challenging. So again, if you're newer to this exercise, you can totally start off with your knees on the floor. You can start off with lighter weights and just work your way up to it. And it's an excellent exercise for your core. Obviously, I went to failure here, which I love. So I'm hitting my lat pull down here, and I'm going to show the beginning of it in regular speed and then jump up to bunny rabbit, kind of high speed. And the reason I'm showing it in regular speed is because I want you to see how slowly that I bring the bar up, nice and slow for that eccentric. Okay, now we're going to full speed. It's going to look like I'm going really fast, but this isn't the speed I'm doing it at. I have it in high speed motion right now, obviously, but you want to hit that eccentric phase. It's important, and I'm doing the same thing here on my row, where I'm controlling that eccentric, which is where you get a lot of the strength, so don't miss out on that way back in. It is equally important. Next, ab exercise. I feel like this way of doing it I kind of made up with kind of these shoulders and all that kind of stuff. When I'm doing exercises, I kind of go with the feeling, so I like to engage the core or engage whatever muscle I'm doing and find something that I can really contract, I can really feel properly. So again, I'm powering up, I'm controlling my eccentric phase down. You're going to see again I'm going into high speed on editing, so you're not watching my whole set and watching an hour of working out. But you can see in real time I'm going very, very, very slowly on that way down and maintaining straight arms to make the shoulders and back work as well. So warm-up set is done. Now we're going to put some weight on and do it again. So as I get into second, third, and maybe fourth set, this is where I start to pump the weight up a little bit. I can do full stack on some things, not on back. And I don't hear this nearly as often anymore, but I used to hear a lot of, will it make me bulky? I mean, I'm naturally a thick girl, that's my genetics. A lot of girls kind of on the scene, they're trying to put weight on because they're naturally skinny. I'm the exact opposite, so no, I don't look like them, I look like me. And I'm a relatively fit version of myself, but I go pretty heavy and I only put size on where I want to put size on. And doing heavy back, the worst thing that will happen is if you put on more size than you want, you just take the weight down or you stop and it goes away. So no worries. I've trained enough fitness models to know that you don't generally put it on by accident. To get that size, you are generally working your butt off. So don't worry about adding some heavy weight to some things, guys. It will only add to new symmetry and creating curves, which is what I do. And I purposely put heavy weight on certain areas and not on other areas so that I can create curves where I want them and cinch where I want to. So my waist I keep very small with a lot of Pilates type movements. And then everywhere else I kind of do according to my body. So right now I'm doing rear delt flies. Very important to not neglect your rear delts, especially for your shoulder health. And that's what that was right there. These are face pulls. I love face pulls. Again, they're very rear delt and back oriented. And you do them with the tricep rope and they're great. These are straight arm press downs. I usually do them standing, but I don't have a machine that works that way in my condo gyms, so I'm doing it kneeling with the tricep rope. And these are amazing. You have to really hold and flex through at the bottom though to make them work the way they should. Okay, supersets are done. We're going into the first finishing drill, which is going to be spider push-ups, which I love, and that can also be done from the knees with hundreds. Hundreds are a Pilates move that you are going to see shortly after I do all of my many spider push-ups. Ready, and here they come. Here we go, hundreds. So I'm doing them kind of in between intermediate and advanced. I'm a little bit high. I would usually go a little bit lower and go more advanced, but I might be being lazy today. But the main thing is you want to pivot, or not pivot, you want to hinge from your shoulder with strong pulses like you're bouncing mini basketballs, pulling your core in tight and zipping up Pilates style. I love how this looks in bunny rabbit speed. It looks kind of funny. Anyway, hundreds. Okay, so finished the first little set, like a little warm-up set. I'm going to do that same routine 2 more times through with heavier weights, maybe a little bit more intense, and then I'm going to go on to the next superset. So I would say that I work my upper body probably once a week. It does get worked in some way or form as well, just through drills or maybe Tabatas. Maybe I'll be throwing in Tabata push-ups somewhere like on a cardio day or something. But as a general, I would say arms get hit about once a week for me. And this is a pretty regular format that I would do upper body in, which would be supersets, which is probably my favorite. So every time I do abs, I punch myself in the stomach first. Wait for it. Ready? Ready? And bam. Okay, so I'm going to finish with a finisher. I pretty much always finish whatever I'm doing with some type of finisher, whether it's just one exercise heavyweight, a drop set, a superset. So today I just kind of decided on the fly, which is usually what I do, that I'm going to do barbell row, supersetted with plank up, down, downs, and I'll do a personal tap out, so tap out between the two. Each time I fail, I will drop to the other one until I feel I've had enough. So here we go. So I call this drill a personal tap out. So what I've done is chosen 2 exercises, so the up, down, downs, and the underhand row, and every time I feel like I need to rest and I can't do anymore, instead of taking rest, I jump to the other exercise, and I just keep going back and forth. I have my timer set to 4 minutes, and by the end of the 4 minutes, then I get to stop. So it's a fun drill. Sometimes I'll do it with a partner, sometimes I'll do it by myself. I can do it with any 2 exercises, but they should be something that I can't do for sure for 4 minutes. Otherwise, you're not going to tap to anything. But yeah, it's a great way to finish and just feel that burn and that sweat and all that good stuff. Now it is cardio time. Kind of finished 13 minutes. I'm just doing a little bit of steady state. So I save stretching for the end of the workout. It's really important to do. I am guilty of not always doing it, but it is actually really important. I don't really believe in stretching before your workout. I do like some kind of, activation and joint mobility and that kind of stuff, but for the end stretching, this is an exercise I'm going to show you that my chiropractor has me do, and it's kind of like you're walking through a doorway, but your arms are kind of in the doorway, and you do that stretch through, and it feels amazing, and it's really, really good for you. So I do that one probably every upper body day. Okay guys, that's about it. I'm going to go shower, get my workout going, all that good stuff. I feel good.